Ew, spum job smear pants? That makes me want to die.
Spunk job smear pants. Yeah.
Ew,
there we go.
spunk job smear pants.
Yeah.
Are you recording?
That's the porno.
Maybe.
That's a good porno title.
Spunk job smear pants. That's gross.
Theme song's still the same. He still lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Sister, I don't know what you're thinking. Little sister.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
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 It's episode 144 of Viva Physical Media.
It's extraordinary.
Isn't it extraordinary?
It is.
Yeah. What's up?
Not much.
Cool. What's up with me? I'm going on my bachelorette trip tomorrow.
Sick.
To Portland, but I'm not going to any strip clubs.
Oh, that's okay.
But I might end up at one.
I don't really like strip clubs.
I like them, but I feel like I want the focus to be on me. All right? I know that dancers usually love to see girls sitting up front because they're you're not a creepy dude. And it's oh, I love your nails, I like your shoes. But I'm always just damn, your core strength is incredible. I can't, I am so impressed with your athleticism. And
They never say that to me.
I like your tattoos, cute nails, etc. I know they never say it to you when you get up there.
They're never Matt, your core strength is really impressive. No, when I'm sitting there.
Speaking of strip clubs.
Scarecrow's parking lot sale.
Yes.
Is on August 15th.
If you
from
love
11
strip clubs,
a.m.
you'll love this.
From noon to 5, but 11 a.m. lets get you in if you're a member.
If you're a member, so
you get first dibs. Yo, we have so much stuff.
We have too much stuff. Help.
We are. I'm not kidding. We are struggling to process it all in time from 6 weeks out.
These parking lot sales are legendary, and this one's gonna be the most legendary.
We're gonna blow the doors off. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah. So, come with your reusable bags.
Yeah.
And
bring your grip.
All of your dollar bills. The dollar bills you would spend at a strip club.
Put them in our pants instead.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Matt'll be there on a pole.
Matt will be crushing balloons between his thighs.
I will be rubbing my balloons between my thighs on the pole.
What if we had a pole in the parking lot? Oh, ideas.
Leo on that, no problem.
Yeah, Leo do. But yeah, show up to that. There's going to be so much good stuff. Let us know if you do go to that. It's going to be in a while, so we'll probably talk about it again. But if you do go to that.
It's 3 weeks away from the time this is airing. Yeah.
Okay, well, let us know what you got. Email us, viva@scarecrow.com. Let us know your haul. We would love to see it.
Yeah.
Or tag us on BlueSky or something.
What's your favorite strip club in Portland? Let us know.
Tell me all your favorite Portland places, even though
take pictures of yourself at the strip club.
I'll already be there. But if you live in Portland, maybe you'll see me. Yeah, it's only about 3 hours away. Oh, I also want to say we have a new section. John Portanova, my first Scarecrow rentals, and it's everything he first rented when he became a person that rented here.
It's a cool little section.
And he's been around here for a long time.
Long time.
We've known John for a very long time.
He loves the store. So check out that section. Yeah. Let's get on into it.
We've got it.
Cool.
Got it.
Mailbag. Wow, that was great.
That sounded like a Gregorian chant. We have some mailbags. I will start off with this postcard that we got. This is in response to when me and Kevin hosted an episode around Father's Day where we asked what your dad's favorite movies were. And you know what? Alina, she'd let us know. Hi, Viva. My dad's name is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. He always says he really doesn't like movies. He's a liar. His favorite movies are Casablanca, Caddyshack, Get Shorty, The Big Lebowski, Terminator 3, and maybe Fear of a Black Hat. He loves it but wouldn't call it a fave. He thinks Terminator 3 is the funniest comedy.
I can see that.
I mean,
this is exactly what I wanted. I want to just know a list of your dad's favorite movies.
That's the call.
I don't think I've seen Terminator 3.
It does have Talk to the Hand.
Oh, that's cool.
Because
I bet her dad laughs.
In Terminator 2, he gets the biker outfit, and in Terminator 3, the first place he goes to is a gay strip club.
Oh.
So he steals a leather daddy outfit, and the guy's got his sunglasses are star sunglasses. And when he takes the sunglasses, the guy's he's like, I need your clothes. And the guy's like, talk to the hand. And so he says it later to a guy. It's pretty fucking ridiculous.
That's pretty funny. These are really good dad movies. I mean, Caddyshack and Big Lebowski, a given. Fear of a Black Hat, I don't know what that is. Do you guys? Will you guys tell me?
It's like a music mockumentary.
It's a rap mockumentary.
Oh, cool.
So the idea that when in Spinal Tap, how the drummers keep being like
Mysteriously disappeared.
disappearing. In Fear of Black Cat, their manager is constantly being killed.
Oh, funny.
It's a good movie. Kind of a classic.
Cool. Love that. Thanks, Alina. And we got a little no-face postcard.
Oh.
And SpongeBob, your favorite guy.
Way better
Sam.
than CB4.
Jeez.
Spumjob.
Spunk Job.
Spunk Smear Pants. God, help me.
We've got some stuff from our friend Troy Barber.
We haven't heard from Troy for so long.
Well, he sent us this email on Thursday, June 4th, and it must have got missed.
Whoops.
Oh, well, if anybody knows how stupid idiots we are, it's Troy.
I know, and we're like, please email us. No one ever gives us mail. We're just ignoring the mail that's in our inbox.
All right. So Troy says, "Hi, Viva. Hi, Troy.
Hey.
Hope you are enjoying the start of summer. Many episodes ago, I wrote about doing a double feature of 2 different movies with the title Joyride.
Yeah.
Emalie
yes.
challenged me to also watch the 2001 movie of that title. I'm writing to report that I finally took her up on that challenge, along with a 4th Joyride to make it my 2nd time doing a Joyride double feature. Here's my short report. Joyride, 2001. Ridiculous, but very watchable. Was this an intentional homage to Spielberg's Duel? I would say maybe yes, because J.J. Abrams wrote it. He's a big Spielberg guy.
Oh, I haven't seen Duel.
Highlights. Central Nevada I-80 corridor cinema, standing in for Wyoming mostly.
Cool.
Paul Walker's flawlessness. Yes, the diner scene in particular, R.I.P. Joyride 1977, featured in Viva Physical Media years ago.
So good.
This one was youngsters following a doomed dream to Alaska, leading to some outlaw on the run cinema. Pacific Northwest vibes welcome. Underwhelmed by ELO's pre-Xanadu sound.
Wow.
Thanks for all you do, Troy in San Francisco. Now, he followed up this week, which is how I spotted the old one.
Okay.
And he said, P.S. one more report. We finally watched Matt's recommendation, Cold Weather, episode 53, January 2023, and loved it. And also the 2-minute alternate ending, which we would never have got on streaming. I don't think I've seen that.
Ooh.
Anyway, thank you, Troy.
This is awesome. This is what we like to hear is like, oh, you guys talked about this movie. I finally got around to watching it. And this is what I think. I love to hear that. That is cool. I like
tell
that.
us you hate it, tell us you love it, whatever.
Yeah, if it sucks, we want to hear it.
Yeah, it's, you know.
We also got another missive from Door Kitty Films Army.
Nice.
Let's go.
It says, and I quote, "At Close Range, Nighthawks, Late Night Sessions, Laws of Gravity, American Movie, With Coven, yes, I have a signed VHS, Fresh, Less Than Zero, Mi Vida Loca, The Dangerous Lives of Altar Boys, Overlord."
Ooh.
Then it says, 3-ish for the homies, if not seen, Slam, Run Ronnie Run, A Midsummer Night's Rave, Human Traffic, and the Diamond Trilogy.
I haven't seen any of those.
Says,
last ones.
M had asked about my shelves. They are custom built. They stand 7 feet high and 8 feet wide. The top shelf being open for box sets and knickknacks.
Wow.
Each shelf, depending on slipcovers and odd things, holds around 130 movies across. Each shelf has 4 large brackets, around 25 each. And the long shelf cut in one piece costs around 125 each. This was way too big for me, so I hired a team to install them.
Yeah.
I left a couple extra inches on the width of each shelf for displaying out.
Wow.
They are 7.5 inches wide. I have 100 new movies displayed, and I change them as I get new things. I started as a VHS guy, then upgraded to DVD at the end of 2000 and never looked back. At one point, amassing around 5,000.
Cool.
I now sit at around 2,000. This is a no-fat collection. Everything's watched.
Yes.
If it isn't one, it is out. Signed, Thrift Store Mafia, the DVD King. And there are pictures.
Oh, cool.
They're large, so my phone is
I
taking
love all
time,
the,
but
like,
look at this
contextless-
display.
It looks like you're in like a record store or something. That's so cool.
I can do a
Super
whole
rad.
TED talk on Run Ronnie Run. And,
Yeah.
And it's
Cool.
troubled history.
Well, I mean,
The Daijin trilogy is a Japanese movie about giant statue creatures.
they're very good.
Cool. I'm gonna go through that list and add some stuff. Dangerous Lives of Altar Boys I haven't thought of in a long time, but when I was young, that was one of my absolute favorite movies.
You know, they shot that
ever.
in a house right around, part of it in a house right around here.
I saw that in, it was the opening night movie for SIF that year. Yeah.
They also mentioned At Close Range, which I'm a big fan of, and I wrote a booklet essay for that new 4K that just came out.
Damn.
So if you have that, I'm in there.
Thank you for those recs and those pictures. Your setup is so sick. I'm gonna go through. Yeah, I just love the list, and it's like, okay, find the theme, if you will. But
Or just like, here's a bunch of things I
yeah,
Yeah,
love
that's all
that.
good. We like it.
This is how you write an email.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, that was a really excellent mailbag.
Viva@scarecrow.com.
Anybody who was anybody knows Video Biz is the place to go for the latest movie releases. Let Video Biz spirit you away to another world with one of the largest selections of movies in the Metroplex.
Sometimes in a collection,
Sometimes when mommies and daddies really love each other very much.
there is but one missing piece.
Yes.
And when that missing piece comes into play, it can change everything.
You've got to be kidding me. What? We're missing pieces here. Look at this poor cat. He's about to go snorkeling and everything, too.
That wasn't a very good analogy.
I thought that was great. I think it worked perfectly.
But this is Missing Pieces.
We've got it.
This is a segment that we stole from Brian Sauer and Elric Kane from their show, Pure Cinema Podcast, which is so good. And this is where we go and we find directors we like or we're into or we've seen a lot of their stuff or actors or actresses. And we find something that maybe we haven't seen from them. And we watch it. And even if it kind of sucks, we're going to talk about it anyways because it's a missing piece.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do. So I'll go first.
Great.
My missing piece is something that's been on my watch list for literal decades, probably. And that is Mysterious Skin by Greg Araki.
A classic.
I don't know why I've never watched this because I am a very big Greg Araki fan. I love Doom Generation, one of my favorite ones ever. Nowhere. Incredible. Seeing Nowhere on the big screen at Fantastic Festa a few years ago was absolutely amazing. His new one that just came out, I Want Your Sex, I believe is what it's called, is so good. Greg Araki is just wonderful. I love what he does with design. I love how his characters talk. I love these weird, mythical, fantastic worlds that they build, but they're also like very real in the issues they deal with. And this one is very, very real in the issues it deals with. Mysterious Skin came out in 2004, and it's adapted from a novel by someone named Scott Heim from 1994, and it's starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt, just 1 year before Brick.
Oh Christ, it's Hinton, aka Ass of the Gods.
He plays a guy named Neil, who we are shown in a series of flashbacks how he was sexually abused by his baseball coach when he was a little kid.
Coach,
Yeah?
where's everybody else?
Well, it looks like it's just gonna be you and me today, bud.
Really?
Yep.
And now he does very risky sex work and in his small town, and he's kind of a rebel, and he doesn't really think a lot of things through, and he lives with a single mom played by Elizabeth Shue, and she's great in this.
You gotta be careful out here. The cops patrol this whole entire area, and they got brains enough to know what's up.
And his best friend is Michelle Trachtenberg, R.I.P. She moves to New York, and he goes to visit her. And in his absence, his other best friend becomes friends with Brady Corbett, who plays a boy named Brian, who's the shy and withdrawn kid who has memories of what he thinks was an alien abduction as a kid.
This was when the nightmares began. And the nosebleeds. I wet the bed several times. And then there were the blackouts.
He realizes he was on the same baseball team as Joseph Gordon-Levitt, so he's like, I gotta talk to this guy.
He thinks that when you and him were little, you were both abducted and examined by space aliens. How brilliant is that? But he was completely serious when he told me this. Like you should have seen the look in his eyes. So what's the story, dude? Were you abducted by a UFO, or what?
And so you can kind of piece it together that he probably wasn't abducted by aliens. It's probably just another interpretation of the same kind of sexual abuse by his coach. But the movie just kind of follows Joseph Gordon-Levitt in New York, visiting Michelle Trachtenberg, and how he is dealing with his past trauma and the risky behaviors that are made even more risky because it takes place in the 90s by being in New York City, not just a small town, and engaging in behaviors with men who may or may not be the safest. And then Brady Corbett kind of indulging in this alien fantasy, and then how that all comes together towards the end. And this was some pretty heavy stuff. It's not a feel-good movie, but it does contain that same kind of kind of like magic that I feel like Greg Araki builds with a lot of his worlds, and that these kids found each other despite everything and have kind of created a world around their relationships. It really reminded me, and I'm sure it's a huge influence for I Saw the TV Glow. Made me want to rewatch that again after that just because of the vibes. Speaking of vibes, soundtrack, Slow Dive, Cocteau Twins, Sigur Rós, very, very great. There's one scene in particular that was extremely moving.
These don't frighten you too much. They have a habit of popping up in the most inopportune places.
He's in New York and he goes home with a man who is clearly deteriorating from AIDS, and he just wants to be touched. He doesn't want to do anything sexual. He just wants to feel human touch. And the room is like a bed with a huge painting of the girl with the pearl earring, and it's just like, ugh. It's a crazy scene. It's so good. I'm so glad that I finally watched this. I don't know
call this Araki's best movie.
Yeah, I don't know what took me so long. It's definitely a little darker and more serious than a lot of his other movies. A little less campy in that way, but it nonetheless is so good. So if you, like me, have for some reason just not watched this yet and you are a Greg Araki fan, or even if you're not particularly an Araki fan, because you weren't a big one, but you still loved this even before, right?
This was the one that turned me around.
It's great. Everyone, all of the actors are incredible, and it is definitely worth watching. So really great missing piece for me this time. Mysterious Skin.
Once I'm gone, you'll be all Neil has, and you have to understand one thing. Where normal people have a heart, Neil McCormick has a bottomless black hole. And if you don't watch out, you can fall in and get lost forever.
You and I are big fans of the works of Dennis Hopper. You're especially a big fan of Out of the Blue. Out of the Blue, yes.
Love it.
So this is a movie that he directed that I had not seen. Although it's possible that I saw pieces of it on cable way back in the early 90s. And it goes by a couple of different titles. Normally it's known by the title Catch Fire, but we have it under the title Backtrack.
With me on Art Flash is an artist who has stirred controversy with her work using light-emitting diodes.
Now, there are two different cuts of this movie because it was taken away from Hopper by the studio, by Vestron, and they recut it, changed the score, all kinds of stuff. Both versions are on this Blu-ray. I would strongly urge you to watch the director's cut, as I did. It's about like a half hour-ish longer. This movie is absolutely fucking nuts. Jodie Foster plays an avant-garde artist. She is clearly modeled after the real-life artist Jenny Holzer. Are you familiar with the works of Jenny Holzer?
It sounds familiar.
Jenny Holzer was very prominent in the 80s, and she was most known for making big LED installations that would just have text.
Oh, yes.
And my favorite of hers is one that says, "Protect me from what I want," for instance. Now, that actual work plays a key role in this movie.
Protect me from what I want. Protect me from what I want. That's one of hers.
I was watching this going like, is she based on Jenny Holzer? And then they actually used that one particular one. I was like, okay, I guess so. One day she's driving home and she gets like a flat tire and she's trying to get help. And she goes into this like industrial complex where she sees some gangsters carrying out a mafia hit. Now she's on the run from the mob. And she manages to elude capture by the mob. And so the mob sends a hitman after her, played by Dennis Hopper. His name's Marlowe. Marlowe is an expert tracker. He can find anyone, anywhere. He's a genius. He also likes to very poorly play the saxophone while he cries and stares out the window. He's a soulful man. He is searching for meaning in his life. After a series of near misses, he catches up with Jodie Foster.
All you need to know about me is that I'm giving you a choice. Either I finish you now, or I let you live. And if I let you live, your life is mine. And you belong to me.
Like initially they have a contentious relationship, but slowly Jodie Foster starts to get some Stockholm syndrome and they develop a romance and must extricate themselves from their position, like having to fight off the gangsters and get away and have a life together.
Thanks, Marlowe.
This movie is fucking weird. I am not making it sound as weird as it is. I'm gonna just gonna detail a couple of the strange other things that happen in this movie. Alex Cox appears in it as the spirit of D.H. Lawrence, I think.
What?
Those are the spirits of the dead!
He did a pass on the script, which if you know that kind of unlocks what's going on, because it's very Repo Man-ish in some ways. There's a scene, a sort of a seductive scene, where Dennis Hopper showers Jodie Foster in a motel room with Hostess snowballs.
Cute.
I'm talking dozens and dozens of Hostess snowballs.
I'm telling you, you're really missing out, darling. This is how you gotta eat these things in courses. First course, second course, third course.
You were right. They are disgusting.
I'm going to list off some of the many people who appear in this film
Yes,
besides
please,
Jodie
'cause I just
Hopper,
kind of briefly
Jodie Foster, and
looked.
Dennis Hopper. Dean Stockwell, John Turturro, Fred Ward, Vincent Price as the Mafia Kingpin.
Yes.
Joe Pesci, uncredited, as the gangster who is doing the hit in the first place. Tony Sirico, your friend Paulie Walnuts. Grand L. Bush from Die Hard, he shows up. If you're a fan of The Pit, Nurse Dana, Catherine Lanassa, shows up as a waitress. She was married to Hopper at the time. Also, Charlie Sheen plays Jodie Foster's boyfriend. Catherine Keener shows up for a minute.
Love her.
As just a trucker's girlfriend. And, of course, Bob Dylan.
I haven't seen Ann Benton in a long time. Her forms aren't exactly simpatico.
I can't sit here and tell you that this movie's good. But I can sit here and tell you that I was unprepared for how fucking weird it is. And I loved every second of it. Like, it cannot be stressed how goofy it is.
It's been on my list for a while.
It is
It's come to
also,
the top.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it, very misogynistic.
Yeah.
But, and like apparently to the point like Foster and Hopper didn't get along while shooting it. Because he was like, I can make a soulful movie about a woman falling in love. And she's like, no, you fucking can't. It's very strange. But I insist that you watch it. There's really nothing else out there like it. It's going to go into heavy rotation in my life, I think.
That's awesome.
It's good stuff. So make sure you check out Backtrack and make sure you watch the director's cut.
All right, so my main pick for this episode is the 1991 romantic drama, The Prince of Tides.
I love this movie.
All right, this is 1991, directed by Barbra Streisand. Every time I think about Barbra Streisand now, I don't know.
Streisand.
Sand, yeah, like sands, like the ocean, like.
Streisand.
No, like Streisand.
Oh,
Streisand.
Yeah, yes.
Barbra Streisand.
But I always think of this interview with her, I don't even know where I saw it, but with her acting shocked that anyone referred to her as Babs. She's like, no one calls me that. And I'm like, so many people call her.
You know why we do that? Because it's like butter.
But this also stars Nick Nolte, infamous Grump.
Sexiest man alive.
Sexiest man alive. Ugh. He gives me the ick. But I still like...
come on, Emily. God damn.
And I think it might just be because of Matt and Travis, honestly, when he shows up in our podcast.
Tracks things, right?
Yeah, you showed me the riff tracks.
Like ongoing saga.
Yeah.
You can't beat wearing burlap and eating garbage. That's a fact, Coachies. I blacked out after drinking a martini made with linseed oil and chloroform. Mr. Nolte! That's right, Johnny Law. Me and the Sun Demon are gonna turn this place into a casino for varmints and salamanders. Come on, goddamn.
Barbra Streisand directed this. She's also starring in it as a New York City psychiatrist. Nick Nolte is a Southern grump from South Carolina, and his marriage with Blythe Danner is falling apart. His relationship with his mother is strained.
Be nice to her, Tom.
I hate my mother, Sally. I enjoy hating her. Please don't kill one of the few pleasures in my life.
He has an almost mythic history and relationship with his twin, Savannah, who lives in New York and has just attempted suicide for like the second or third time. Barbra Streisand calls him over to New York to talk to her because she needs to find out more about Savannah's history so that she could properly help Savannah. And since they're twins, they know everything about each other. They went through some really traumatic shit in their childhood that Barbra Streisand's kind of trying to get to the bottom of.
I need to hear the stories of her childhood. And she can't tell me because there are whole portions of her life that she's blocked out, blotted out. So I need you to be her memory, in a sense, and fill in the missing details.
I spent my life trying to forget those missing details.
I beg your pardon?
and Nick Nolte needs to deal with as well. So he moves temporarily over to New York City, and he arrives really grumpy, hates the city.
It was only my sister who could force me to come to this god-awful city. This city that roars down on you.
It's like, oh, a taxi cab's the people, blah, blah, blah.
Gotta do the voice when he does that. It's funnier.
I can't do that voice. And you can for sure.
Come on, give it a try.
Goddamn taxi cabs. God, taxi cabs.
Nick Nolte.
Untold buckets of shit. Muggers, the winos, the bag ladies, the wall-to-wall noise.
He's a grump when he gets there. He meets up with Barbara Streisand. He's kind of like, oh, well, it starts becoming a therapy session for him as well, as he kind of recovers these memories of his childhood. The thing I really love about this movie is the storytelling, and that it does show these flashbacks to their childhood in the South, and this kind of almost Southern Gothic kind of fucked up traumatic family dynamic.
Savannah, go get this little girl one of your dresses.
They had an older brother who passed away that they only briefly touch on. This is also based on a novel. Matt, you've read it.
Yes.
That is really good and goes into detail a lot more of like the lore of
Especially
this
about the
family.
man-eating tiger that was cut out of this movie.
Yeah.
Tell me what that is.
That is one of my father's all-time cockamamie schemes.
So Nick Nolte slowly gives in to the charms of the city as well as to the charms of Barbara Streisand, and they develop there's a lot of tension. They don't dive into a romance right away. She's married to a famous violinist.
No kidding. Herbert fucking Woodruff is your husband?
Nick Nolte begins to teach her son, her real son, her and Elliot Gould's real son, football, even though his dad wants him to play violin. And it just kind of like unfolds over these seasons as his sister starts getting better and better, and he starts digging more into the trauma that had made him the way he is. And it's a really, really well done, beautiful drama and story. And despite Nick Nolte really icking me out, you know, I like to see his growth. And I do feel that the romance between him and Barbara Streisand was really wonderful. And I just love movies set in New York City. And this one was great. It hit the right spots for me, The Prince of Tides.
Lowenstein.
Yeah, her name's Lowenstein.
Soderback.
And she calls him Lowenstein. Spunk job, smear pants. Anyways. Check out The Prince of Tides. I promise you only have to see Nick Nolte have sex like one time.
That's a guarantee. That is not one time enough.
That's a guarantee.
There's a greater than 100% chance that Nick Nolte has a sleeping bag and a hot plate set up in one of these rooms.
You got my number there, chap.
Mr. Nolte?
Yep, just keeping out of sight for a while since word got out I broke into that warehouse to grab a few pallets of those sardines and tomato sauce. They go good with Michelob.
Sure.
Would have bought some, but my grocery don't carry them. Plus, also, I got into a kicking fight with a manager there once, a Siamese guy with the lisp.
Understood, Mr. Nolte.
I'm going in that dark room now. Don't tell anyone you saw me or you might find your tires slashed. Take care, gents.
I'd never seen this, and it just came out on Blu-ray, and I've always wanted to check it out. It's called Marlowe.
Gonna be mighty shame.
1969, directed by Paul Bogart.
Is it like a Philip Marlowe?
It is. Yeah, James Garner plays Philip Marlowe.
Cool.
Man in my business makes enemies, you know that. And his party calls me, asks me to come over, wants something done, and neglects to give me his name. Do you think I'm wrong to check it out?
You know, from the famous Connecticut Marlowes. And this is based on the novel The Little Sister, I believe. And it takes place, though, in LA in the late 60s. So, it's been updated period-wise. And James Garner is Philip Marlowe. He's a private detective. He gets hired by this young woman to find her missing brother.
The minute I walked into this grubby little office, I knew I should have never employed you.
Who it gradually turns out was involved in a blackmailing operation involving like a local gangster and his mistress. The plot is kind of what it is. This does manage to sort of transmute that style of writing, all the Philip Marlowe books, to like where it's all about the atmosphere and the characters and less about the actual mechanics of the mystery. Mm-hmm. Although this is a lot clearer than, say, like The Big Sleep or something like that, or The Long Goodbye. It's a little bit televisual. It kind of prefigures James Garner appearing in the Rockford Files. He's kind of playing the same version of a private detective who's really, like a wise ass and is always smarter than everybody else.
How'd you know about that, too?
I'm a trained detective.
That's your exit line, Marlowe. Follow it out.
But he's pretty good in this movie. My favorite part of this movie is Rita Moreno plays like the femme fatale.
I love her.
Hey, has anybody ever told you that you have a sensuous underlip?
Everybody mentions it.
And there's also a lengthy appearance from Bruce Lee as a gangster's henchman who's trying to throw Marlowe off the case and like comes to his office and smashes up the office. And then like later, in a really funny scene, they meet up again and Bruce Lee's going to try to beat up Philip Marlowe. And Marlowe basically taunts him by saying like, hey,
are you just a little gay, huh?
And it makes Bruce Lee so mad that he jumps in and tries to attack him, but jumps over a balcony and falls off the roof.
Oh.
My favorite thing about this was sort of like I mentioned, the plot's kind of convoluted, so it keeps like the vibe of the books that it's based on, and also it keeps the bleakness. Like this is like not a dark movie overall, but everybody is kind of being chewed up and spent, and nothing good comes out of anything. And it's just and at the end when everyone's dead and we go back to our lives, and it's sort of like, well, what did that accomplish?
Yeah,
not
what
much.
was that worth?
Which I always enjoy in these kind of noir stories. I actually prefer this to some other more famous adaptations of these stories from this character, but I'm definitely in the vast minority on that viewpoint. But if you know me, you know that I like stuff like this, or like Hickey and Boggs, and this all fits in that kind of era. And I thought that this was pretty cool. Not the greatest thing I'd ever seen, but I'm glad I sort of crossed it off my list. This would have made a fine Missing Pieces if we hadn't had a way better one for that already. But yeah, check it out. It's just out on a really nice Arrow Blu-ray. Marlowe.
Did you ever see the show?
No, I haven't.
It's the top-rated sitcom in the country. Situation comedy.
We made it 144.
Out the door.
That was a solid episode, full of really good picks.
Yeah.
Let us know if you watch any of those. And also just say hi. Let us know what you've been watching lately. Show us pictures of your physical media collection. If you got anything at the parking lot sale, let us know what you picked up. Viva@scarecrow.com, or you can send us a postcard or a letter at 5030 Roosevelt Way, Northeast, Seattle, Washington, 98105, or tag us on the
Or
old...
a package full of diamonds.
Or a package full of diamonds. I thought you were going to say dynamite. Don't do that.
Diamonds,
though.
We could use it.
Yeah.
We'll find something for it.
You know, with precautions.
Yeah,
Sure.
don't put the blasting caps in there.
Follow us on all the things. Like and subscribe. Comment below. Make sure you vote for Ranch versus Rom.
Only You.
And Paradise Motel. And
Only You, by the way, got 4.5 stars from Emalie on Letterboxd, so just saying.
I can't. What can I say? What can I say? But yeah, let us know about that. There'll be another one in the future, obviously. And yeah, until next time, Viva Physical Media. Keep watching movies, and we'll see you later. And we still have a little dog assistant director, and she's so freaking cute right now. So throw a picture of her up there, Rich.
Yeah, do yourself a favor. Lie down in a bed full of snowballs.
There's a greater than 100% chance that Nick Nolte has a sleeping bag and a hot plate set up in one of these rooms.
You got my number there, Cap.
Mr. Nolte?
Yep, just keeping out of sight for a while since word got out I broke into that warehouse to grab a few pallets of those sardines and tomato sauce. They go good with Michelob.
Sure.
Would have bought some, but my grocery don't carry them. Plus, also, I got into a kicking fight with a manager there once, a Siamese guy with the lisp.
Understood, Mr. Nolte.
I'm going in that dark room now. Don't tell anyone you saw me, or you might find your tires slashed. Take care, gents.
Of course, Mr. Nolte.
Sure thing.